Continuing our coverage tonight, News Channel 5's Todd Walker tracked that storm for hours as it traveled from southwest Tennessee across into Kentucky.
That's right. Todd is live in Hurricane Mills. Todd, there was some impressive video of this storm, and it also did some impressive damage, right?
Yeah, that's true. We chose this spot early on in the day in Hurricane Mills because we thought it would just be a good vantage point to watch the storms go by. Little did we know it would come right over our heads. That supercell storm started off southwest of Decatur County, started those tornado warnings, and it started trekking its way over top of us here in Humphreys County. The warnings continued for hours as this storm remained dangerous, and it worked its way toward Clarksville and into Kentucky. On its way through Waverly, it snapped this old large tree into a home off of Melrose Avenue. No one was hurt inside, but there was significant damage to the home, including the roof and several broken windows. The neighbors, they were home when this big tree went down.
I heard them crack and pop on the ground. Yeah, I was in the bathroom about that time. My husband came running in and he's like, "Oh my God, take cover."
And oddly enough, those neighbors said that the biggest gust of wind from that storm was actually just a few minutes after that tornado warning expired. As we mentioned, it trekked from here all the way up through Clarksville and into Kentucky. My colleague Emily Luxon, she's in Clarksville right now and picks up that part of the story. Hi, Emily.
Hey, Todd, we are still seeing steady rain here in Clarksville and damage is widespread throughout the area. We're here at the First Church of the Nazarene. Take a look here behind me. The gutter was actually ripped off of the church. Tree limbs are also down throughout the area. And you can see this is the result of strong winds, just how strong they were in this area. Now, just a few streets away, the wind also moved a storage shed across a homeowner's property. Tree limbs snapped. They were down throughout the area, and power outages are also widespread throughout the area. While property damage was limited throughout the city, a tree did land on a mobile home at Pruitt's Mobile Home Park. It damaged the outside of the home extensively. We talked to the homeowner. She says she's going to have to find somewhere to stay tonight, and it still may take quite a while to assess all of the damage.
All that we can really see is that there's no entrance to the front door. The porch has been kind of damaged. There is a tree laying completely on top of it. So hopefully there's nothing interior that's just not fixable. As far as we see, it's just the porch right now, though.
Back out here at the First Church of the Nazarene, another look at the damage out here. Again, strong winds were a big story throughout the area. Also, power outages are widespread throughout the area. Crews have been working quickly to try to restore those outages, but at last count, hundreds throughout the city are still without power. Reporting live in Clarksville, Emily Luxon, News Channel 5 HD.
Well, Emily just touched on the outages that we're dealing with this hour right here and in other areas of Middle Tennessee. So here's the very latest for you tonight. This is from Middle Tennessee Electric. Right now reporting at our very most recent check here within the last minute, 124 outages. Now that's down from about 150 outages just about an hour ago. Now that includes most of Cannon, Rutherford, Williamson counties and Wilson counties. Now let's take a look at NES and their latest update here in their coverage area, which you can see here on the map. Within the last hour or so, the latest we have there, they're saying here about 892 customers affected. So it was just around 80 outages about an hour ago. So things are changing throughout the night. You can check both of these web pages for an update as well.
All right, some flights had to be grounded as severe weather moved through the mid-state. It was already a busier than normal Monday at the airport because of the Columbus Day holiday. Most flights were delayed, a couple of them canceled. It's not that bad if you're headed to your final destination, but for those who are hoping to catch a layover, they have to make other plans.
I'm actually delayed going into Detroit, which is causing the issues with connecting flights. So with that, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get out of here tonight. So now I just have to hope for the first thing in the morning.
Be mindful that because of the delays, tomorrow the airport could be busier than usual. And remember to stay with News Channel 5 as we continue to track this storm and monitor damage. You can get the latest on air and online, of course, anytime at newschannel5.com. And remember, if it's safe to do so, snap a picture or shoot a video of weather happening where you are. Send it to us at icontribute@newschannel5.com. And take a look at this. Country star John Rich tweeted us this one earlier tonight of some impressive clouds forming in the downtown area.